So actually, today was a special day for me personally. So I was hesitant to do any meditation. So when I asked the masters that I don't want to do, then they told me ascension is not for you. Ascension is for service. So I said, it's fine. I will do. So what do you want me to do? They said that we just want you to share with everyone your journey, how you reach the state. So I asked them what to say. This is very simple. They said this is the simple things which many people don't do. So what is ascension as we know it? Ascension as I understand is unraveling all the dirt that is on your soul, cleaning up your soul to bring out the diamond within. Shedding the old you, which is covered with all those layers that has gotten over you through the centuries, through all the lifetimes, cleaning up yourself and bringing up the beautiful you outside. That is what I understand from Ascension. It is letting go of all the belief system, all the patterns, everything that has been covering you. So as I understand, Ascension is not a very complicated journey. Ascension is actually a very simple journey. When I had my Kundalini Awakening in 2016, it was not because I had been doing a lot of spiritual practices. It was not because I was under a guidance of someone who was guiding me. No. My Kundalini Awakening happened in a public place where there was a free meditation going on. And after that Kundalini Awakening, that awakening stayed with me for at least 2-3 months. And every time there was a gathering of spiritual people, my whole Kundalini used to awake, and I used to literally dance like you see in the movies when someone is possessed with the energies. I used to dance like that all over the floor, wherever I was. So it was a very intense process, which I had over more than 2-3 months. After also 2-3 months, there would be another burst of energy like that. And I used to dance and do a lot of things. So I didn't understand why it happened. I was a little shocked myself because I've been reading Vivekananda, I've been reading Yogananda, I've been reading spiritual masters, trying to understand what they were teaching. And suddenly when this happened, I was shocked because according to me, Kundalini Awakening happened to people who were very high souls, who were spiritual masters. And so I was in a shock in the beginning. What is this that is happening to me? I could not understand my body. I could not understand the things happening to me. I could not understand the downloads. I could not understand the channel messages that I started getting. So it was a huge confusion for me. And I started reading up a lot of ancient literature on Kundalini. And now, this year, I was told that this is my year of ascension, and from 11 November, it will start, and on the 21st December, it will finish. So I thought, how can ascension be complete just like this? What did I do? I didn't do anything great. So Master said, this is what you have come to teach. You have to teach people the spirituality, awakening, ascension is nothing extraordinary. It does not take hours of meditation. It does not take hours of yoga. It does not take hours of pranayam. It is not that. The keys to spiritual ascension, keys to Kundalini awakening is actually very simple. And what I have seen from the moment of a Kundalini awakening, unless you have a very strong mission, generally it takes 4 to 5 to 7 years for the energy to really integrate and reach ascension. So I will share with you just what I did in my life. As many of my students know, I always shared with you, from the time I was born, I had a feeling that I have to love everyone. And I was then only 1 year old, 1.5. I used to remember I could not express my words, but I remember that pain in me. I have such a little body and such a little heart, how I can love everyone. So this thing, loving everyone, is the basic thing that we have to do. There's nothing that is beyond this. This is the key, main golden key of ascension. But there are certain other things that I practiced over the years. I would like to share with you. The basic first thing that I really practiced was moving from the victim mentality to the creator consciousness. The very first thing that I did was understanding that I am not a victim. Life is not happening to me. What is happening to me? Some incidents are happening with me. Some issues are happening with me. But no one is out to get me. It is, I am not a victim. The moment I realized that I am not a victim, what happened? I took total and complete responsibility of my life. And this total and complete responsibility of your life is very, very important if you want to ascend. You cannot be in the blame game. You just cannot blame anyone and anything for your life. You have to understand, good or bad, everything happens because of something inside you. And the moment you accept this, moment you understand that I am responsible for my life, I am not a victim, things are not happening to me, I am creating this life. The moment you understand that, a big shift happens. You try to understand why you are being in this victim mentality, you will understand that you had been programmed with a lot of things which you were told things should happen this way. Once you get married, life should be beautiful. Once you pass your studies, you should get a very good job. These are certain programmings in every aspect of your life. Your mother should always love you. Your parents should always take care of you. Your children should always be obedient to you. These are all programmings. And when we move from these programmings, we remain in this victim mentality. We are always feeling as if life is out to get me. But this is a very simple thing, but something many of us forget all the time. And every day we are moving back into this victim mentality. We are blaming someone else. We are saying that this happened because of this person shacked me, this person took away my money, whatever is the issue, big or small, you are blaming. So as long as you are blaming, how can you be in the creator mentality? How can you reach creator? How can you touch creator? Isn't it? So this is the basic thing. You have to understand, I am totally responsible for my life and I am not a victim. Whatever is happening in my life is my creation. And since it is my creation, I have the capacity to change this. I have the capacity to change my life. I have the capacity to create a bigger, better life. And the moment you change yourself from this capacity of a victim to a creator, what happens? If someone is screaming at you, you have the power to accept the screaming or not accept the screaming. You have the right whether you want to take the pain inside or to reject the pain. So this is a core thing, the core foundation on which you should be standing. Most of us don't do it. Most of us react. So when you are on the spiritual path, reaction should be zero. You can only respond to situations. You cannot react to situations. Those who are serious about this, I wish all of you to sit back after the meditation, write down all the points that I've talked to you about. You cannot react. You have no right to react. You have no right to be in a blame game. You have no right to be in a victim mentality. If you have this, you can very well say bye to ascension. Everything that is happening to you is your own creation. First of all, you have to understand that whatever is happening to you is according to your soul plan. The soul plan that you and your guides sat and designed for yourself. So if it is according to your soul plan, why is it that it is going against you? It is actually a trigger to bring you from the lower consciousness to the higher consciousness. Everything that is happening to you is pushing you to be the better version of yourself. Another thing that I did many years back was simply stop my connection with the social media. I stopped reading newspapers, I think 20 years back, and everyone was screaming at me. How can you do that? I don't listen to TV news. I don't listen to any serials on the TV. I don't watch Netflix. I don't do anything. I'm not asking you to go into such severe measures, but I would really recommend stopping the news. News is what media wants you to listen to. And it is this news that programs your brain with a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity, and a lot of negativity. It is not giving you beautiful life stories where they show the better side of the human. They don't. They're always harping on the negative side of the human. If there's a bomb blast, you will see how they zoom in continuously on the blast and the pieces of the body that are lying. If there's a rape case, they will continuously zoom on the victim and their pain. What are they doing? Are they helping the victim in any way, do you think? Or are they helping the masses? If one incident is happening in lakhs of people, the lakhs of people who were at peace are being totally made peaceless by the media projections. So do you think it is going to help you in any way other than create a lot of fear and block your root chakra? It is a very simple thing, but we have a tendency to watch news either on the phone or on the TV or in the newspaper. Some people cannot sleep without reading the newspaper. But I have found that is one of the most negative things that you can do on the spiritual journey, reading newspapers. I'm not asking you to follow what I did. I'm just sharing with you my journey, what I did, as the masters asked me to. So any kind of media input always has a background of fear, insecurity, drama behind it. And you are trying to move away from drama. You are trying to reach a state where you are peaceful, where you are in a state of inner peace. So how can any connection with the media bring you to a state of inner peace? It will not. So that is what you have to completely stop in your life, all these projections and connection with the social media, especially also all those useless Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, where only the chat is about how much dresses you bought, how much property you brought, and who is wearing what, and who is going to visit where. This does not add to your spiritual ascension. If you have chosen the spiritual path, if you have chosen ascension as your goal, you cannot do what ordinary people do. You have to be different. And another thing that is very, very important as a base is acceptance. Acceptance of yourself totally and completely as you are. With all your flaws, with all your negativity, and with all your positivities. An acceptance of everyone around you, everything around you, even the dirt, the negativity in India. Understand, you have chosen this life in India because you wanted to experience this. Third world country experience. Many souls I've seen who were billionaires in the past lives have come down to India to experience a life of poverty. So accept everything that is in you, around you, and accept everyone totally and completely without any judgment, without any preconceived ideas. If you can accept everyone, you'll see that you can talk to even the hardened criminal and they will talk to you softly. They will share their life story with you. I've had this experience. someone who was going on trial. I talked to that person and I understood the trigger behind that crime that the person did. Such a huge trauma the person had. But no one is going to see and understand that the person has been suffering this trauma for so many years and this was just outburst. But every hardened criminal, even if you can accept them, will understand how beautiful every soul is. And it will make you much more expanded in your heart chakra. Then there is a basic thing. I know all the points that I'm going to say today before the meditation are very ordinary points. But this is on behalf of the masters that I'm sharing it with you. If you're following that, very good. Just a recap. Another point is being appreciative. Appreciating everyone around you. We don't do that. We don't appreciate the person who's bringing us a tea. We don't appreciate the person who is wiping the table clean before we sit in the mall food court. We don't. We have stopped saying thank you. We have stopped saying, oh, you are so good. We don't say it. We take things for granted, especially from our family members. We don't have any appreciation towards our colleagues, towards our co-workers, towards our neighbors. We don't have appreciation and gratitude. Without that, you cannot go one step ahead in ascension. You have to be grateful to any and everyone, any and everything. Be grateful to all the plants that you have around you, if you have them. It is so beautiful to watch a small bud blossoming even in a flower pot in your veranda. Even that gives you so much joy. How much do you appreciate it? How much are you in gratitude of everything in your life? How much gratitude do you express every day in the morning for your body, for your relationships, for your money, for everything that you have in your life? How much do you express gratitude? When I walk down the streets, I say thank you even to a puppy that I see because it adds a joy to my life. I say thank you to the trees that are above me for they're pulling away my negative energy without even asking them. They're giving me oxygen. They're pulling away my negative energy. How much are we appreciating it? Every time you appreciate something, every time you are in gratitude, your heart expands. And without heart expansion, you cannot reach ascension. Another big thing is we hold on to all the past hurts, traumas, pain, depression, all the things that happened in our life. And we cannot forgive. Many a time, all people tell me, this was too much. How can I forgive? I cannot even forget, so how can I forgive? But without forgiveness, you cannot move ahead. Every time you are not being able to forgive someone, understand that that person may be your best friend on the other side who has come down to trigger you so that you can do something which will push you to your ascension. They are triggering you, giving you so much cause to be angry, so much cause to retaliate, so much cause to take revenge. But in that state, if you be in silence and forgive that person, just tell me how much blessings do you think you will incur? Masters are asking and testing you every moment. They're trying to see how balanced you are, how much forgiveness is in your heart, how much joy, love is in your heart, how much compassion is in your heart. So if you cannot forgive all the past traumas that have happened in your life, not only because they are painful, but because they are a test in your life of ascension. Because if you cannot forgive, you cannot move forward. You are stuck there. Another thing which I really find, I'm sorry to say this is one of my biggest pains in the earth's journey, is I don't find people being happy in others' happiness. Very few people I've seen that are really happy in others' happiness. they immediately have a jealousy or an envy or anger or frustration. Celebrate other people's joys. Celebrate other people's accomplishments. Anything that they're doing, really celebrate from the bottom of your heart. You don't know how much our heart expansion will happen then. But most of you cannot do it. You immediately go into comparison, you immediately go into jealousy, you immediately go into envy. That is a big difference I have felt from many of my people surrounding me, that I'm really happy in other people's happiness. But many people stop short of that. Even in their family, I've seen, even with their spouses, the spouse gets the promotion, they don't get it. They are not happy for that. They're thinking about their loss, or even if they're not waiting for a promotion, the spouse has got a promotion, they're not so happy. Somewhere they are a little jealous of their success, of their life. So if you cannot be happy for your family members, how can you be happy for the world? So if you're not happy in others' happiness, if you're not happy with the growth people are having, with the abundance that they're having, with the money that they're having, how can you be of a level which is of a high level in the spiritual level? So that really pulls you down. Be having jealousy, envy, anger, comparison inside you. I know it's very natural for the human person to compare, to be envious, to be jealous. But you people have said that you are committed to spiritual growth. Since you have said you are committed to spiritual growth, I'm talking to you about this. I'm not going talking to any and everyone about this. Another major thing is change in your lifestyle and in your diet. One thing I did is I left all fish and meat 20, that was also 15, more than 15 years back, almost 20 years back. Because I understood eating meat and fish is eating something which has the animal instincts inside it. And when I'm eating something which has the animal instinct inside it, I am nurturing my animal instincts. So if you eat a plant, it is much more easier to be in a balanced state of mind. It is normal to have an imbalance when you're having a lot of meat and fish, because you carry their genetic things inside you, immediately absorb it. You can research it and see how it affects you. I'm not going into detail. And another thing is you have to change your lifestyle from stupid extravagance. I've seen people not needing dresses, not needing jewelry, not needing things for the house, continuously buying things. Why don't you use that money to give it to a NGO, to give it to some ashram, to give it to some orphanage? You nearly need to change your lifestyle, the way you're spending money, the way you're living, the way you're wasting your food. Some people buy a lot of food, eat even 1/3, throw away. Why? Pack it in a proper manner, keep it so well, give it to your mates. They will enjoy this food because it is an expensive food. Your lifestyle, the way you behave, the way you follow these things is very important. Another thing is releasing old trauma, pain, unhappiness, guilt, shame from all pores of your body, from your chakra system, from your cells, from your organs, from your DNAs, from your RNAs. It is very important. When your traumas or when your pains, when your unhappiness, or when all your guilt and shame for whatever you did, whenever, where it is blocking all your pores, what happens? You are not able to access the higher energies. You are not able to download the higher energies. You are not able to connect to your guides, to your higher beings. So you need to release it. Those who are doing my spiritual awakening process, they know how deeply I go into every trauma and I make them release it. Why? It is because it is so deep. Each trauma, each pain, each negativity, it really blocks you. And unless and until you have really worked on each kind of pain, each kind of trauma, each kind of unhappiness, guilt, shame that is in your system, in your chakras, you cannot reach that state where the energy will flow to you completely and directly. Another thing which I was talking about is related to the programming, the preconceived ideas and belief systems that we carry. It is not only from our ancestors, it is not only from the family, it is not only from the society, it comes down from the past lives also. So you have to really see, study your thought process, study all your thinking, all your doing, and try and understand what belief system, what thought process is triggering your patterns. When you are really looking into your belief system and your patterns, what happens? You can unravel what is not working for you. You can understand that this is something that I've been following blindly just because my grandfather used to do, or just because it is in my system. Maybe many past lives I've done that. So you have to really unlock that. Unlock those belief systems, those preconceived ideas, those mind patterns, those body patterns, those habits from your system. Sometimes we have a lot of religious dogmas and templates embedded in our system. It is from many different past lives. In some past lives, we had this belief system that we had to make a contract with God, or we had to offer some sacrifice to God in order to get something back from God. Such religious templates are in our systems. In some religions, it is the negativity of the female, whatever it is in your system, in your religious beliefs. You have to really study those and unlock those and release those. All those belief systems related to religion, related to spirituality, which may have been in your family. Like some people tell me, why do you wear colored clothes? Spiritual masters are not supposed to wear colored clothes. Where is it written? Tell me, show me. It is a dogma that you are carrying. It is a belief system that you are carrying. Yes, white is a very pure color. It's good to wear white. But it is not written anywhere that anyone who wears red is a crime. Anyone who is wearing blue is doing a crime. These are simple things. Like, why should a spiritual master take money? I've heard it many times. I have also questioned it because I had problems taking money. What I understood was, in the earlier times, you didn't pay because people used to live in gurukuls and all those stuff. You used to do it in a different way. But always there was energy exchange. Never in any lifetime, Guru and Shishya didn't have energy exchange. It was not that. Now we pay a lot of attention to money, and we think any spiritual teacher taking money is bad. We judge them. So I ask you to move out of all judgments. If you don't like that teacher, don't go to that teacher. No one is asking you to go. But stop yourself from judging people. It is their journey. Let them do their journey, whatever way they want to do. Stop judging people. Start putting preconceived ideas in their minds. And be very simple in your mind and your heart, like a child. Anyone who is very complicated, anyone who is very shrewd will have issues with ascension. Because masters are simple, masters are clear in their minds and in their hearts. They don't like people who are very complicated. Complications, if you have in your nature, if you have in your behavior, it is going to be difficult for you. An expanded heart full of love and compassion is the secret. Not twisted mentalities. People who are out to criticize others, blame others, look for the negativity in others, put other people down. These are not the qualities of a spiritual master. Another quality which is essential and lacking a lot in many people is authenticity. We have gotten our concept that in white lies a good lie. I don't believe in that. I'm telling you 1,000 times. I don't believe in white lies. Any kind of lie is a lie. So you have to be authentic, you have to be honest, you have to be truthful, and you have to be pure in every sense. If you want to ascend, you have to be pure in every sense. If you are cheating, if you are suppressing information, if you are being dishonest, it is not your path. You cannot be dishonest even in one area of your life. No, some people tell me, in business it is allowed. I say, no, it is not allowed. You may earn a little less profit if you're very honest, but it does not mean that you will not earn a profit if you are doing the right business. So if you are dishonest, inauthentic, and telling me that it's just a white lie to make them happy, no, I don't believe in white lies. I don't support you in this. Another thing is, many of us are so much into our spiritual practice, our spiritual mumbo jumbo, that we are not connected and grounded to a family life, to our earth life. We are so much into our spiritual mumbo jumbo. You are telling our children, okay, I'll not cook for you 2 days, I'll not do this for you. No, you have to do all your duties. All your duties has to be followed in the spiritual path. You cannot. You have seen many big masters clean their ashrams, wash the clothes of other people. Why? They don't need to do it. They're teaching other people how to live their lives, doing their duties and completeness. We don't do it. We try to shun duties when we come to the spiritual path. Many of the people do it. No, I'm doing my meditation. Don't disturb me. Actually, it is, I'm in my me time. I want to be in this me time. It's so easy to say that I'm meditating and putting people away. Actually, I'm closing my eyes and I'm dreaming of something else. I've seen people do it. Don't be so inauthentic. Don't use your spirituality to escape your duties. This is very inauthentic. And be very grounded in your duties, in your life. And be very grounded and connected to Mother Earth. I'm not asking you to walk barefoot, but every day do your grounding. The person who is not grounded will not be able to ascend, because you have to have your connection with Mother Earth and the higher realms. That is what they told me today to do in meditation. Because they said without the both sides, you cannot ascend. It is very essential that you do your duties to your Mother Earth. Being in service, something we try to avoid. Service is a very important part of your spiritual growth. Serving others, helping others, being kind to others, being caring to others. Anyone who does not do these things will find it difficult to grow spiritually. And those who do service without doing a lot of meditation, without doing a lot, I have not done a lot of meditation in my life. I have not done. I'm very frank with you, I tell you. I cannot sit for hours. I don't have the time. What I have done, I've tried my best to be loving and kind and helpful to others. And I think that is what counts on the other side. So anyone who cannot do anything, but is very good to the co-workers, is very good to their bosses, is very good to their family, nice and kind to their neighbors, even without a lot of spiritual practice, they will listen. Because they're doing the basic thing which is needed. Every day you have to sit with yourself. See what is happening in your sphere, in your personal life, in your public life, in your work life, and just see what is triggering you, what is making you angry, sad, depressed, whatever is the emotion that is happening in you. Just look at those emotions. Try to understand what is the trigger behind it. What is the unhealed part within me? What is this unhealed self within me, which I have not healed as yet? Because, as you know, the spiritual laws are always perfect, as within, so without. So whatever is happening with outside is a part of you. So whatever triggers are happening to you is an unhealed part of you. You will not have triggers when you are really in that state of love and acceptance and purity. You will not have, because you have mastered all those triggers. It will not, it is, I'm not saying that you will not have challenges in life. Challenges are a part of growing that the masters have set for you. It is always there, it will always be there, because with every challenge that you master, you get a spiritual gift. It is as simple as that. Whenever there's a challenge, understand it's a test. And whenever you pass the test, you get a gift. It is as simple as that on the spiritual path. So understand the life that you're living is something which is your contribution to the universe. And try to do something which really makes your heart expand, something which is your passion. Do not limit yourself to 9-to-5 jobs just because they are very secure. I'm not saying go and leave all your jobs tomorrow, but try to do something which really makes you feel happy. Because unless you are happy, you cannot ascend. Happiness is a big problem. If you are unhappy, if you're doing everything right, but you are unhappy, you will not be able to ascend. It was a challenge for me. I was doing everything as I understood perfectly. But what was happening? I was getting lonely and I was getting unhappy. Then I had to master that loneliness. I had to master that unhappiness to really shift myself. So you cannot be unhappy also. You have to find ways and means of being happy. Ways and means which will trigger your happiness. Because masters want you to be happy. Another thing is, every day I ask all of you to sit in the morning, 5 minutes, ask your soul, what is the message that you have for me today? That message will be a very enlightening message. You will not believe in yourself in the beginning. You will think that what is happening to me? No, this is all my mind. But if you keep on doing it every day, just asking your soul, what is the message it has for you? You will see a change. You will see insights which will really help you. And as you start doing this, going within and connecting to your soul, you will start connecting to your guides. You will start seeing your higher self and your guides coming down and giving you insights and ideas about how to do your life, how to go forward in life. And another very important thing is taking your power back. Anyone who has ascended has not ascended without setting boundaries, without taking their power back. Being spiritual, being good, does not mean that you allow people to walk over you. It does not mean that you allow people to misbehave with you. It does not mean that you give your time when you are not wanting to, when you are wanting to have a me time. It means setting boundaries, taking your power back. It means not allowing people to abuse you. It means not allowing people to belittle you. It means honoring yourself. It means loving yourself. It means respecting yourself. As I shared in a video before, you have these 3 chambers of the heart. First is self-love. If you really cannot love yourself, respect yourself, you cannot move to that stage. So your taking your power back means what? We give our power away to many things. First of all, we give our power away to relationships, thinking that they are the ones who should be taking care of us. That is giving your power away from yourself. You are the one who is supposed to take care of yourself. Why should anyone be responsible for you? So taking your power back, first step is claiming self-responsibility for everything. That you are responsible, no one else is responsible for the happiness or at whatever in your life. So take your power back from relationships. Yes, enjoy relationships. Be happy in relationships, share in relationships, but don't let them be the power of your life. That without them, you are zero. No. They are an added benefit in your life. They cannot be the power in your life. Take your power back from the financial institution. We always think, this job if I get, this much money if I have, I'll be happy. That is a myth. It is the journey which is important, not the final state. Many people who have told me that this much money I want, this much, this one, they have attained that in their life. But by the time they attained it, they have become so broken in body or spirit, they are not able to enjoy that money. They are not able to enjoy that success. So this is a myth, giving your power away to finance. That if you have this much of money, then only you can be happy. No, you can be happy in this very moment. It does not take a lot of things to be happy. It is your preconceived ideas that I need all these things to be happy. The moment you let go of all these feelings, that I need all these things to be happy, and you're happy in whatever minute you have, whatever thing you have, and you are in total gratitude, more abundance naturally flows to you. But our thinking that money, I don't have money, giving your power away to this money takes your power away. And unless you are in your power, you will not be able to access spirituality. So giving your power away to money, giving your power away to relationships, giving your power away to success, giving your power away to your health may give you pain. Your health may give you trauma, but your health will not determine your happiness. It is your acceptance of your health which will determine your happiness. So you understand the journey of ascension is actually very simple. Taking your power back from people who are dominating you. People who are directing the way you will eat, you will live, you will sleep, taking your power back from them. And another thing, I request every one of you on the path, please keep a spiritual journal. Please write down all messages, all insights, all visions that you receive. It will really enhance you. It will really open you up. Because when you read those journals 10 years from now, you will understand your journey. You will understand your path, and you will understand how to guide others. Because we tend to forget. So many things happen every day. So if you keep a journal, and in that, all the messages that you receive from your soul, from your guides, from your all the intuitions that you receive, all the insights that you receive, and you keep them and you work on them and you reread through them 3-4 months back, keep page palat, and you go back to that page and you see, you will get a lot of more insights, and you may sometimes even forget. Masters told you, check 3 months from now that this thing has happened. You forgot, but if you kept that journal, it will be easier for you. Another thing is being totally and completely in meditation and introspection 24 hours a day, 24/7. You will say, how can anyone meditate 24/7? No, that is what I have been doing. I don't have time to sit and meditate long hours. I don't have. Every minute is a meditation. Every minute is an introspection. Whatever is happening, I've told you time and again. I am talking to you. Another Satarupa is standing here judging me, judging my words, judging my expression, judging my thoughts. If you can do this 24/7 introspection meditation, ascension is a cakewalk. It is not difficult. So what I shared with you today is nothing extraordinary, is it? That is all I did. I'm not a psychic. I don't speak light languages. I don't have a lot of extraordinary gifts that will stun people. I don't. I am very simple at heart. I have a lot of love for you all. That's all. And I have a lot of love for Mother Gaia, which is a part of your ascension. If you are not helping Mother Gaia, if there is anything that you work at, if you are in a having a company which is creating a pollution that is harming Mother Gaia, I'm sorry, your ascension may be delayed because of that. If you are doing anything to harm Mother Gaia, your ascension may be delayed. And if you're doing anything to enhance Mother Gaia's benefit, sending her love, sending her healing energy, sending her, many of you do it, I know. That will enhance you, because unless and until you honor Mother Gaia and this body of yours, which are the vehicles for your ascension, because on the other side, we don't have this opportunity of ascension. We come down to earth. Earth is a beautiful school where we learn all the steps which take us to ascension. So if you don't honor Mother Gaia and you don't honor your body, you are not going to ascend. And honoring your body means not allowing any alcohol, not allowing any drugs, no smoking, nothing, or not allowing negative foods, foods which are not good for you. A lot of Coke, a lot of pizza, all those stuff which are not good for you. Know that. I don't have to tell you. Everyone here is quite clear. Everything I told you, all of you know. But it is the wish of the masters that I bring it back to you in one sitting, in one go, so that you recollect and see where you are not doing it. Where is it that you're missing your path? So this was just simple keys of ascension. And now I'll go to the meditation. So as always, I request every one of you to really breathe into your heart center. Close your eyes. Connect to your heart center, which is the seat of the soul. Really connect to your heart center. Breathe into your heart. Take long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your energy back from wherever it is scattered. A lot of you have energy scattered all over. In your families, in your work, in your relationships, in your money issues. Please let go of all of them and bring your energy back to yourself. Ask your energy to come back to you, totally and completely, coming back into your heart center. And keep on breathing deeply and releasing deeply, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, relaxing your soul as I do the invocation. We call on the divine creator of all creators, the divine source energy. We call on our Father God, our Mother God, the light lineage from which we have come. We call on all the mighty gods and goddesses who have been supporting us through all dimensions of time, space, and frequencies, through all our lifetimes, supporting us, guiding us, helping us. We ask your divine essence and presence to be with us now. We ask Kamunad, our soul group, to be with us now. We ask all the galactic masters, star masters, to be with us now. We call on the masters of the Galactic Federation, the masters of the intergalactic councils, the masters of the councils of love, light, healing, ascension. We call on our individual ascension councils, the karmic board, the masters of the Akashic records. We call on the councils of elders, the councils of 12, the councils of 9, the councils of 7, the councils of 5, the councils of 3, and the holy council of 1. We call on the white brotherhood, the white sisterhood. We call on all galactic councils, all star councils. We call on the ascended masters, the living masters. We call on the masters of the inner realms of the earth, the masters of Amanti. We call on Mother Gaia and her different realms to be with us now. And we call on our higher self, Mother Tara, also to be present with us now. We call on the angelic realms, the celestial whales, dolphins, mermaids, the unicorn collectives, the dragon collectives to be with us now. We call on all the celestial temples, all the energy vortexes of the earth, the universe, and beyond who are supporting us to be with us now. We call the diamond consciousness, the omega consciousness, the alpha consciousness, the platinum consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the Krishna consciousness to descend on us now. We ask our teams of light and a higher self to descend on us now. And we call on the seven central suns, the Father Sun, the Mother Moon, and all the mighty planets of this galaxy and beyond who are supporting us to be with us now. And I call on all creation, every supporting being who have ever supported me, to be with me now as I build the grid for them. In the shape of a huge diamond-studded spherical grid. And we all stand on this grid. And as we stand together, holding hands inside this grid, the divine creator energies flow through us, washing over all our major chakras, all our higher chakras, moving through all our 252 minor chakras, our bones, our blood, our bone marrow, our glands, our organs, all the systems in our body, circulatory system, the skeletal system, the digestive system, all systems, endocrine systems, flowing through our DNA, RNA, flowing to our chakra system, flowing to our pineal gland, flowing through our panic tube, moving through all our systems, down through our earth side chakra, and anchoring in the crystalline core of Mother Earth. And in this journey of ascension, we will now ask for blessings. And for these blessings, we are now invited from Mother Gaia into a crystalline core. So we all move, holding hands, going down deep into the crystalline core of Mother Gaia. And as we all descend into the crystalline core of Mother Gaia, we see a beautiful temple that she has opened up for us today. It is a temple full of golden energy as the central sun, who is supporting the inner realms of the earth, shines its light inside it. There is a pink aura inside the temple. And as we all slowly walk inside this temple, this golden, brilliant temple, we see a huge shivling or an ellipsoid in the center of the temple. It is huge. And surrounding it is a beautiful, multicolored carpet. The weaving is so beautiful that it seems to open up a heart chakra. And as we slowly walk in, we see the Saptarishis, the ancient sages, sitting around this ellipsoid, this shivling, chanting mantras and worshipping the ellipsoid. We slowly file around them and sit around them on this carpet. And as we sit there, the chant inside this temple grows higher and higher, crescenting all through the temple like an echo. As we sit there, a whole group of archangels come and surround us. And as the Saptarishis keep on invoking and praying to this shivling, suddenly we feel in our midst a brilliant light. And there's the presence of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati. As they stand on this ellipsoid, in the Ardhanarishwar, the complete blending of the divine feminine and masculine. There are immense downloads of energy. You may see petals. You may see a lot of flowers falling on you. You may feel the energies vibrating through. As Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati stand in this Ardhanarishwar roop in the middle of this temple, see and feel the divine feminine and the divine masculine inside your bodies, culminating, coming together as one. See the energies from your left side and your right side moving and culminating in the middle. Many of you may feel your Kundalini energy rise as the Shiva and the Shakti combine in a sacral to rise up like an ellipsoid. The divine masculine, divine feminine is reuniting. It's a complete merger of your divine masculine and feminine. And as this merger happens, anything which is stopping your divine masculine and your divine feminine for being at its highest best, if there is a block in receiving, it's opening up. If there is a block in executing, it is opening up. Wherever your masculine is weak, it is getting strengthened. Wherever your feminine is weak, it is getting strengthened. And huge rays of light are entwining inside your body like waves, coming and combining in your heart center. Feel and experience this explosive energy as the divine masculine, the divine feminine unite in your heart center. Feel and breathe into these energies as Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati hold the space for you. Feel this tremendous flow of energies. Saptarishis keep on chanting. Now they're chanting mantras of the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, divine, masculine and feminine. It is very important, dear ones, very important for ascension to integrate these two energies into your being. Integrate the divine feminine, the divine masculine at the highest level inside your being. Breathe into these energies. Let it settle down inside you, because we have still a long journey left. As Ma Parvati and Lord Shiva place their hands on your crown, You feel the divine feminine and the divine masculine totally integrated into your heart center. Some of you may see it as a white crystal. Some of you may see it as a lotus. Some of you may see it as a brilliant, beautiful rose. Whatever it is, just embrace it. Even if you see nothing, if you don't feel anything, it is fine. The energy is working on you. As Master Parvati and Lord Shiva vanish, you see a vibration and you suddenly realize that the carpet you have been sitting on is moving. It's moving up. It is moving beyond this temple, moving out of this temple. We are all sitting on this carpet along with the Saptarishis. And this carpet is moving out of the core of Mother Gaia, moving out of the crystalline core of Mother Gaia. It's moving up, up. And as you move up, you understand that you're moving in your etheric body, and as such, no barrier can stop you. And as you're moving up, you can feel the crystals around you. You see the beautiful pebbles around you. Feel and experience these energies. As you move up, up, up through the pebbles, through the crystals, you reach the bottom of the ocean. There's a myriad variety of ocean life around you. See the ocean. Feel the creatures of the ocean. They have been holding space for you for millions of years. They are the ones to incarnate first and prepare the soul in Mother Earth. Say thanks to these creatures. Send your love and gratitude to these creatures. Send your love and gratitude to the crystals, through the pebbles that you pass through. See the love energy. See the gratitude energy flow out of you in circles of energy. As you move higher through the ocean, you can see such beautiful corals, such beautiful sea life, such beautiful plants, such beautiful fishes, tortoise, and so many creatures that you have never seen. Never. Not even in National Geographic. No, these are much beyond those. The giant turtle has come. It has been holding space for Earth for millions of years. It's come to bless you. Take its blessing and send your love and light and gratitude. As we move up through the ocean, we reach the surface of the ocean and we see the beautiful sand around us. We see the beautiful valley. We see the beautiful rivers. Send your love and gratitude to all. As you walk through the fields of crops, vegetation, send your love and gratitude to all. And you move through the mountains. You're inside the mountains. See the lava around you. See the crystals around you. See the diamonds around you. See the myriad colors around you. It's so beautiful. You're inside this mountain. You're moving up, sending love and gratitude, love and gratitude, love and gratitude. As you're sending this love and gratitude through all the realms of Mother Gaia, Gaia is pulsating, vibrating with the love and gratitude energy, which will help her also to ascend. Now we slowly move up from Mother Gaia. As you're going up, 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 we look down and see she's so beautiful today. Sparkling diamonds all around her, all over her, all inside her. But masters are taking us much higher above. We are flowing, flowing. We are flowing through the angelic realms, through the unicorn kingdoms, the dragons, all are supporting us and flying with us. The angelic realms, the dragons, the unicorns, all are with us. They're flying without and around us. We're going higher and higher, higher and higher. Keep your feet on the ground if you're feeling dizzy. It will help you ground to Mother Earth. We are going higher and higher, crossing my temple in the 12th dimension. And from this temple, a beautiful globe comes out. And this globe surrounds us in its beautiful energy. So we are in this beautiful globe of energy, which is now moving up and up, so that we are protected from anything which is not for our highest best. We are moving higher and higher, moving through dimensions, moving through timelines. We are moving up and up and up until we reach the 52nd dimension. Masters are telling me the temple of ascension is in this 52nd dimension. And as we look up, we can see beautiful, very extraordinary temple, which is like a diamond. It is shaped like a huge diamond, and each part of it is like a multiple diamond, having so many colors, so many sparkles that we cannot even look properly towards it. It is so brilliant, so beautiful. Our globe is now moving slowly inward towards the inside of the temple. We move inside the temple. And as we move inside the temple, we see a huge, beautiful crystal of pink color like rose quartz. It is in the shape of a huge rose. This beautiful crystal is in the middle of the temple. And we slowly come and stand around it with folded hands. This crystal has a center point, and in the center point, there's Lord Jesus, there's Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene. They're welcoming us. They're inviting us to come closer to them. And we huddle around this crystal, this beautiful rose, looking towards them. The Council of Earth, who is supporting Mother Gaia in Is Ascension, and who are supporting us, they also come and stand there. All our guides, all our teachers, all our masters seem to stand above us. It's almost like an etheric globe around us, where all these masters, all these gods and goddesses are standing. And they start shouting on us, little sparks of light. These are like small diamonds, sparks of light. But these are just not lights. These are codings which will help us in our ascension. See the sparks of light go inside your body, into your blood, into your bones, into your bone marrow, into your cells. See your whole body vibrating with these sparkles, as if you are a multi-dimensional star. Each cell of your body having a small star in itself. And as the stars sparkle around you and inside you, let go. Let go of all the belief systems which are pulling you back from ascension. Just giving the intention in this powerful grid will help you release. All low density belief systems, we release, we release, we release. We release all old habits which are not serving our ascension. We release, we release, we release. We release all traumas, all pains, all sadness. See it flowing out of your body. Please see it flowing out of your heart. As it flows out, it has been instantly transmuted into a pink light, transmuted into love and light. See all your pain, all your traumas, all your unhappiness, all your sadness flow out of your system. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to release, 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 release. Just release. It's a very powerful grid. Just release whatever you have inside you. All unforgiveness, all pain, all bitterness, all shame, all guilt. Just give it to the masters. They will release it from you. Let it release, let it release, let it release. Release all the blocks from your chakras. See each of your chakras moving anti-clockwise, releasing all their blocks. See the chakra system in your body moving anti-clockwise and releasing, anti-clockwise and releasing, anti-clockwise and releasing. Let those sparks flow out, flow out, flow out. Everything which is not of love and light, let it flow out of you. Let it flow out of you. Let it flow out of you. Let it transmute. Let it transmute. Let it transmute into love and light, to love and light, to love and light. Breathe into your system and breathe out. Releasing everything which is not for your highest best. In this powerful energy, whatever you have inside you, which is painful, which is of low self-esteem, which is of low self-confidence, let it release, let it release, let it release. Everything which is not for your highest best, let it release, let it release, let it release. Understanding that everyone is here to support you. And everyone wants your ascension to be the quickest and the best thing that you can ever do. Release your belief system, your thought patterns, your emotional patterns, your bodily patterns, your habits, your thought processes. Just ask it to be released. All that is not serving you, all that is not serving you, all that is not serving you. Now masters ask you to unlock all those DNAs which are not serving you. We release and unlock the DNA of scarcity and poverty and lack. This lack is not only lack of finances, it is the lack of love. It is the lack of togetherness. It is the lack of success. It is the lack of joy. It is the lack of happiness. That every kind of lack move out from your system. Release this DNA of lack, of poverty, of scarcity, of not having enough. Release it, release it. In whatever mode, in whatever form of DNA you have encoded in your system. Release it, release it, release it. And let the masters of DNA, the masters of creation, come down and put the DNA of abundance where you had this DNA of lack. Absorb it, allow it to be integrated into you. Allow the masters of DNA to unlock abundance inside you. Absorb it, integrate it. Let us now release the very tough DNA of pain. Pain in any form, physical, mental, emotional, etheric. As we release this DNA from your heart center, from the back of our heart. Let it be released, let it release, let it release. Allow the masters of creation to pull out with the tongue, they are pulling out this DNA. Allow them to pull it out of your system, this DNA of pain. You no longer need this. You no longer need this. You no longer need this. Allow the masters to pull out this DNA of pain from a four-body system. Allow them, allow them, allow them. DNA is not only in your physical body, it is in your etheric body, in your mental body, in your emotional body. So release it from the four bodies, the DNA of pain. As you release this DNA of pain, embrace the DNA of joy that the masters are giving you, planting it in your higher heart, between your throat and your heart. Absorb it, integrate it, the DNA of joy. Be grateful, be thankful for receiving this DNA of joy. Let it percolate and spread its roots all over your body, all over your mind, all over your emotions, all over your etheric body, the DNA of joy. Masters ask for release of another important DNA, the DNA of judgment, which has been ingrained into the human psyche. They ask it to be released from the solar plexus, from the sacral, from the root, from the heart. It has been embedded in every part so that every chakra is moving with a system of judgment. It is even in your third eye, because of which judgment many of you cannot see your visions. Let this DNA of judgment be pulled out from every chakra, every cell, every DNA, every RNA in your body. This DNA of judgment, let it flow out of you, let it flow out of you, let it flow out of you. See it flowing out of every part of your body. If there's pain, it is fine. If there's irritation, it is fine. Let it just flow out as they're pulling it out, plucking it out from the system. And now, Mother Mary comes and gives you the DNA of unconditional love and acceptance and compassion. She integrates it into your pineal gland so that your whole body, your whole system receives the downloads of love, compassion, unconditional love. Let it flow through your four-body system as Mother Mary plants it into your pineal gland, this DNA of unconditional love, acceptance, and compassion. Let it flow into you. Integrate this DNA, integrate this DNA, integrate this DNA. You cannot feel anything, see anything, it is fine. The energy is moving in your crown, it is working on you. Master said this is enough for today, DNA activation and deactivations. Now we move nearer to Lord Jesus and to all our guides. Whichever master is your personal favorite, that master now steps in front of you. Bow down before that master with folded hands and receive this platinum diamond crown that they are putting on your head. This platinum diamond crown has all the qualities of ascension. And this platinum diamond crown will work on your system every day as you invoke it and connect to it. It will help you to release whatever is stopping you from ascension and will show you, guide you in your path of ascension. Accept this, integrate it, and receive it with divine gratitude and love and thankfulness. This crown that the masters are placing on you, a platinum and diamond crown. It's a very beautiful crown. Receive it with divine gratitude in your hearts. And as we stand now, with this crown sparkling on our crown, there's a divine shower of love and blessings, love and blessings, love and blessings from the Creator who has come to stand in above the temple. He has come down to you. He has come down to bless you. Receive His divine blessings. Receive His divine blessings. Receive His divine blessings. The blessings of the Creator. Love, light, and blessings from the Creator. With folded hands and divine gratitude, thank Him. Thank every master, every guide that you have in this lifetime, past lifetimes, parallel lifetimes. Thank them for giving you this opportunity, this body, this temple, which can help you to rise to ascension. Breathe into your heart center. Breathing out anything which is not of your highest best. Do this breathing 3 times. Long, slow, deep breaths. Now slowly hold hands with whoever is next to you, because it is time to come back. We are again on this carpet, and this carpet is slowly moving out of the temple, slowly descending through the dimensions, coming down with the angels, with all our guides surrounding us. Unicorns, dragons, they're laughing, dancing, they're so happy. It is a joyous celebration. It is almost like Christmas, with Lord Jesus in between, standing within us. Mahavtar Babaji steps forward and puts a tilak on every one of you. For those who don't understand tilak, it is like an bindi on your forehead that the masters bless you with. Mahavtar Babaji blesses you. Lord Jesus blesses you. All the divine gods and goddesses bless you. And slowly come down through the dimensions until you are back in your chair, in your room, in your place. Breathe into your heart center. Integrate these energies into your own crystalline core, which the masters have now given to you. Integrate into your grid system. Integrate into your auric field. And send this energy back to Mother Gaia to be integrated into her crystalline core. Thanking all the divine masters, thanking the celestial temples, thanking Mother Gaia, Mother Tara, and all the divine beings, especially the divine gods and goddesses. Come back to yourself. You may remain in this state for as long as you want, or you can open your eyes and share if you want to share anything. Thank you, everyone.